Gemini? Hello Gemini, it's Joe, and for those of you that don't know me, for those that do, I'm back to my normal schedule of readings. The last few months of 2020 have been an ass kicker, alright, so I feel I'm in a whole new energy, and I'm kind of loving it, so I'm taking advantage of it. This is a spirit guide message for you about the 15th or so of January through the end of the month, and the theme, the tone going into February for you. So my disclaimer, as always, this can't be for everybody, Gemini. That's impossible. So if it's not for you, just don't take it with you, leave it. There's always another message at another time that may be better for you. Okay, so we're going to talk about what your angels and spirit guides want you to know. We're going to pull some cards here, and then we're going to pull some tarot cards, and we're going to talk about what is happening for you. It's been a tough year, 2020, hasn't it? And there are some big changes for the collective. There's still some birth pains. There's still some things that are being brought forward. And so there are some times ahead that I feel like are all about big shifts, big changes in direction. Now, I'm not an astrologer, so I don't claim to be, but I believe in February, and I'll have to double check, but I think we have 7 planets that are going to be in Aquarius. So that's amazing. And I think that that speaks to some enlightenment trying to be birthed into the collective here. And so I think that this is a special time going into February, and I think for many of you, you have been through quite a bit. I know so many people have been through so many tragic losses in 2020. Some of you have lost people, some of you have lost employment, money, homes. Some of you have lost things that you never thought you would see happen, and it's been a tough time. Others of you have kind of wondered how you kind of got through unscathed, and you know, with so much going around you. So no matter where you're coming from, there's still this is all about the big shift, the big change that is trying to be birthed into the collective. So I do feel that energy coming up. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what your spirit guides want you to know at this time in your life. And you know, this is going into mid-January, is kind of the time frame, but this isn't an exact template. You might be experiencing some of this now, some of these messages that come through. For others of you, some of these messages from the past are going to resonate with you and kind of give you a clue moving forward. Okay, this is not a fortune-telling session. Okay, that's not what this is about. So a lot of people have the wrong idea about tarot in general, because they don't understand it. So Gemini, you've fought the good fight. Okay, you've fought the noble fight and a cause worth fighting for. All right, and your spirit guide message here, first of all, is a blessing for solace and hope. And I believe I think Aries might have had this, or it was Leo. I think it was Aries. But this is all about holding on to the idea of something that gives you a big hope. Like there's something that you've been hoping for. There's something that you desire very much. There's something that you have a deep connection to. And this is saying, ask for that solace, because there is still an abundance of hope in this situation. And again, some of you, this might be because of your recent past, all right? Because you also have the blessed card here, and this is saying that you have an abundance of blessing moving forward, and there are some things that you're going to be blessed with moving forward, all right? But I think that you have to tap into Archangel Gabriel here with the right card. The right card is all about being your own channeler, and so this is saying open up your channels. write, journal, get into that really quiet, deep state, and just write whatever comes out. For some of you, this could be automatic writing. For others of you, this could just be channeling your higher self. This could be channeling Archangel Gabriel. This could be opening up your channel to your spirit guides, okay? And so I think that this is like what Spirit is wanting to remind you of moving into mid-month, is that there is an abundance of blessing again coming through for you, and to ask for that solace, because there is an abundance of hope for you moving forward. But also to get spiritual, get connected, right, tap into that, channel the messages, because in that are answers for you, Gemini. So you do have here a recent past card of the Knight of Cups. And so this is like a movement toward something that you love, but this isn't rushing in toward that. This is like going towards something that you love very much. Some of you, this is a person. Others of you, this is something that you care very deeply about. This could be a career, a job. This could be about something in your life that is somewhat far off. Like there's a point in time and a place or an idea that you want to get to that represents this Knight of Cups, that movement towards something. And then you have the Fool here. This is going into mid-January. I apologize for the noise. There's something going on with an appliance upstairs, and it's causing the water pipe to be really loud. So you have the Fool here. The Fool is about that new beginning. And I feel for some of you, you are wanting to cast caution into the wind and to say, heck with it, I'm going after what I want. I fought very hard to get to where I am, and I've held on to that dream, that goal. And I fought the good fight with this Nine of Wands here. Excuse me. Nine of Wands is about, being a little battle weary, but it's also about fighting the good fight and going through the gauntlet, so to speak, is the message that I'm getting, to get to what it is that you want, or get to the place that you want to find your feet planted in. And so Gemini, I feel that some of you have started trying to progress toward or move toward something that you care very much about. Some of you, again, this could be about a person. This could be about a love interest. This could be about a higher love commitment. Others of you, this is about going toward something that your heart very deeply wants. And that Fool is coming out mid-January, saying that you're ready just to say, I'm going for it. If I just sit here and look at it from a distance, I'm never going to realize it. But the answers for you are in this right card. Write and channel your own answers. Channel your messages, because in that you're going to find answers unique to your circumstance, not some general collective reading on YouTube, okay? So the answers are unique to your circumstance, and so that's where you're going to find the answers. So blessed here. Again, there's an abundance of blessing coming through for you. And in that, it's like, don't focus on the battle and the fight so much. Don't focus so much on how hard things have been, because there is hope for getting, excuse me, getting to that place you want to be in. All right. So Gemini, you finally have here the Emperor, and the Emperor is kind of surveying all that is around him. What is of true value and service to him? So I feel like that's kind of where you're going. Excuse me, I'm going to get a drink of water. I'm still fighting off November, December's illness that we all had here. So and sometimes when I do a lot of talking, it still gets to me a little bit. So the Emperor's, you're surveying everything around you, and you're assessing the worth and value of everything in your life, and that's kind of where you're going to find yourself. You've fought very hard for what you want, and I think that ultimately you're going to get what you want with this Knight of Wands. There's a plan of action coming through for you in sometime probably late January, and this is realizing what your plan of action is. and this is moving toward it. This is remembering where you came from and kind of glimpsing back at the past, but having a path forward and a direction forward that's ultimately going to carry you, Gemini, to exactly where you want to be. So Gemini, some big changes for you, and I think that they're finally going to come through. You know, this isn't going to be for everybody, so, but if it was, leave me a thumbs up, let me know, leave me a comment. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe if you want to hear more from me down the road. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I'm glad to be back, and I just got to still work on shaking off the last bits of this this cold and the sickness that we all had. So, but I feel great. New energy coming in for everybody, and that new energy is going to carry a lot of us a long way. Tap into that. Ask for that wisdom and that channel to open up for you to give you the answers you need. Okay? I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in, and don't be a stranger.